Dear students, friends, good morning. ఇప్పటి వరకు కూడా ట్రిగ్నామెట్రీలో బేసిక్స్ నేర్చుకున్నాం. Till now we have learned the basics in trigonometry. Now the formulae whichever I have given, basing on those formulae, now we try to do very important essay model sums. So listen carefully and try to follow sincerely, with which it will be very easy for you to understand the concept. If A, B, C are angles in a triangle, we know that in a triangle we have three angles. Prove that sin 2A minus sin 2B plus sin 2C equal to 4 cos A sin B cos C. Very important model. Again, you will see the same and similar problems in one more chapter called Properties of Triangles. In both the chapters, the model is very important. So, let us go into the problem. Given ABC are angles in a triangle, means sum of three angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. So, A plus B plus C equal to 180. There are different models basing on this A plus B plus C. In some problems they will give 90. In some other problems they give 270. Whatever be the given, procedure is same. Even for 90 or 270 or 360, whatever it may be, irrespective of the value here, procedure is same. So, A plus B plus C equal to 180. How we got this? In the problem, it is given A, B, C are angles in a triangle. So, sum of three angles is 180. We have to prove LHS equal to RHS. So, I have taken LHS. I shall prove this is equal to RHS. What is LHS? Sin 2A minus sin 2B plus sin 2C. Right. Here, I shall treat this 2A as C and 2B as D. If I treat these two as C and D without disturbing this third part, we can see this is in the form of sin C minus sin D. If you observe, it is seen in the form of sin C minus sin D. I have written the formula. What is sin C minus sin D formula? 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. So, 2 cos, in the place of C, it is 2A. So, 2A plus D means 2B by 2 into sin C minus D by 2 means 2A minus 2B by 2 plus sin 2C. Next step, split this denominator to these two. So, this become 2 cos 2A by 2 plus 2B by 2 into sin. Here also split like that. 2A by 2 minus 2B by 2 plus sin 2C. Now, In the next step, we cancel these 2's. The remaining is written here. 2 cos a plus b into sin a minus b plus the same sin 2c. We have to use the given hypothesis for 2 times. What is the hypothesis given? A plus b plus c equal to 180. This is the hypothesis given. You have to use this for 2 times. Very first time I am using here to convert a plus b in terms of c, we use this. So a plus b equal to how much here? 180 minus c. 180 minus c. So in the place of a plus b, I have written 180 minus c. The remaining is same, sin a minus b plus sin 2c. So, according to the quadrants, 180 minus comes in second quadrant. 180 minus comes in second quadrant. In second quadrant, cos is negative. So, minus. How we got this minus? 180 minus theta. In the place of theta, we are having c. 180 minus falls in second quadrant. In second quadrant, cos is negative. So, minus 2. 18 after removal of 0. 18 is even. So, no change. Cos remain cos. What is the theta here? C. So, 2 cos 180 minus c become minus 2 cos c. This is the same, sin a minus b plus. We have sin 2a formula. What is sin 2a formula? 2 sin a cos a. Sin 2a formula, 2 sin a cos a. If you observe, in the place of a, you are having c. So, if it is sin 2c, what you have to write? 2 sin c cos c you have to write. So, I am writing the same. 2 sin c cos c. If you observe, 2 cos c is common in both the terms. 2 cos c is common in both the terms, of which one term is negative, the other term is positive. If at all, in our calculations, if one of the term is positive and one of the term is negative, better write positive term first. So, I am writing the remaining part after taking the common 2 cos c. So, 2 cos c common. One term is negative, the other is a positive. I am writing positive term first. So, what is the remaining here? Sin c is remaining after taking 2 cos c common. Next, 2 cos c common. Here you are left with minus sin a minus b. Minus sin a minus b. As I said, you have to use the hypothesis which is given for 2 times. Now second time I am using c. What is c? If you shift this a plus b other side, it become 180 minus of a plus b. 180 minus of a plus b. So in the place of c, I have written 180 minus a plus b, minus of a plus b, minus sin a minus b. 180 minus theta, treat this as theta. 180 minus theta comes in which quadrant? Second quadrant. In second quadrant, sin is positive. So what is the symbol plus? If nothing is mentioned here, we treat that the symbol is plus. After removal of 0, 18 is even, no change. So sign remains sign. What is the theta here? A plus b minus sin a minus b. If you observe, this is a direct formula. Sin a plus b minus sin a minus b. This is a direct formula. What is that? 2 cos a sin b. 2 cos a sin b is the direct formula of this one. This is in multiplication. So multiply 2 2s are 4 cos a sin b cos c. That is itself RHS. That is itself RHS. We have considered LHS and proved RHS. So hence proved. So let us once again have a glance on this problem, which will help us to understand it better and to do the rest of the problems easily. See here, what the hypothesis is given, you have to, here the hypothesis given is a plus b plus c equal to 180. You have to use this for 2 times in all the problems. First of all, take LHS and treat 2a, whatever be here, treat it as c, and in the second part, treat that as d. Treat 2b as d. So sin c minus sin d. Here, some of you may get doubt that why we are using only first 2. Can't we use the other 2, second and third? Right. We can also make use of second and third terms. A little care is to be taken when you are having minus and plus. When you are using these 2 terms instead of first and second, if you use these 2, one term is negative, the other one is positive. So whenever such situation arises, then write positive term first, later negative term. Then we can do the same steps with the second and third terms, which means for our convenience, I am making use of the first and second terms, treating this as C and D, which will make my task little easy. So sin C minus sin D, according to the formula I have written. I don't disturb the third part, sin 2C. Simplification goes on. As I said, hypothesis will make use for 2 times. First time we use to convert a plus b as c. First time we use the hypothesis to convert a plus b in terms of c. Second time we use to convert c again in terms of a plus b. C again in terms of a plus b. Thus, we use the hypothesis for 2 times. Once to convert a plus b as c. Secondly, c as a plus b. Very easy problem unless you know the formulae. If you are not very much clear in the formulae, this problem is a little difficult. So, I sincerely advise you all to learn the formulae given very sincerely, which will help you to do these sort of problems very easily. Hence, our problem is over.